from at Ride Review Video Magazine. Today we are here at S&S Worldwide in Utah, and we are going to show you and tell you a little bit more about the new Axis coaster from S&S Worldwide.
Yes, so my name is Kaylee Meekum. I am the Sales and Marketing Assistant here at S&S Worldwide, which is in Logan, Utah. So beautiful Cache Valley. You can see the mountains that we are surrounded by. I love it here. So this is, sorry, here at S&S Worldwide. Thank you, because I was like, my train of thought just ended right there. But yes, I'm here at S&S Worldwide, where we build a bunch of different amusement park rides. Yeah. From like our launch towers that are like very famous around the world, we have a lot of them, to our Scream and Swings, and to our Axis coaster even, which is this prototype you see behind me.
So what is the Axis coaster and what makes it so special?
Yeah, so our Axis coaster, like I said, it's this beautiful prototype you see behind me. We have a different ride called our 4D free spin, and on that ride you have your seats which are rotating as you're going through the ride. They'll pull you forward, but here on the Axis coaster, instead we took that spinning motion and we put it on a different axis. So instead of spinning forward, you're spinning sideways like this. So as you're going through this ride, when you hit a turn, instead of just turning with it like normal, if you're inverted, sometimes you might, if the cart itself is inverted, sometimes you might be sitting straight up instead, because your cart is spinning as the ride spins. Kind of a fun, unique little element we've got here, adding like a new thrill and a new dimension, honestly, to our rides.
Do you know, so when it's going to be in a park, or then the prototype thing is over? Do you get any information on that?
Yeah, so I can't give you too many details on that right now. We've got some possibilities in the works is all I can really say at the moment. So hopefully soon, within the next few years, you'll be seeing an Axis coaster at a park though. Great. So yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Chris Reynolds. I'm a mechanical engineer here at S&S. I do a lot of the dynamic side of analysis. I'll develop Axis coaster layouts, and I'll analyze those layouts and make sure that the loads induced on the riders is within safe limits, and I also do some project engineering and help maintain projects.
Okay. So what is, we have been talking about the Axis coaster right now, so what is the important thing about designing the layout with the Axis coaster?
To make sure it does what it's supposed to do. The Axis coaster is, let's say, it's a little more complicated than a normal roller coaster, right? You have the track doing one thing, and then the seats are going to do something else, and making sure that the seats do what we want them to do is challenging.
Yeah.
But so we run through several different simulations to verify that every riding scenario works and is safe for the riders.
Yeah.
So we have 2 seats sitting in the spoon, is what we call the seats, and if one person, say you have a 300-pound person here and no one here, before the ride starts, you're going to be to the side a little bit, and then as you go through the layout, you want to make sure that even with that extra lateral component, that the limits, that your loads and accelerations are still safe.
Yeah, right.
Versus also, what's an empty train going to do? Empty seats, what's that going to do? Yeah, so there's various scenarios that are going to act differently.
Yeah.
And so we run through all of those and make sure it's safe for all of those. But then the ride is really unique because, you know, on a roller coaster, front seat, back seat, you have different experiences. But with this extra pendulum component where you're spinning around a pivot point right here, the left seat and right seat are going to feel a little different. And then because you're going through elements, as you go through elements, your front row versus the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth row, they all will spin at various rates. So really every seat on this ride is going to feel a little different. And it makes it unique, it makes it fun, it makes it hard engineering wise to make sure that every single one of those seats is within safe parameters.
So is it going to be spinning completely free, or is it trimmed like anywhere?
It is free spinning. It has a damper on the back of the seat so that you're not jerking around too much, right? So it makes it feel smoother. However, the track layout itself controls the spin. So there's no motor, there's no forced control besides what the layout of the track is doing. So if I want a seat to flip around, I can take the track and just wiggle it like that, and if I'm going fast enough, the seats will flip around and the track is just flat, right? So you can make, but it depends on what the track is doing, and that's what creates the spin and that extra dynamic element in the ride.
It's pretty complicated.
It is. It is complicated. But yeah, a layout takes a lot longer to do than a typical layout, just because you do have to make sure all the seats are spinning the way you want them to spin, right, in every one of those scenarios that we talked about.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That was good.